Yo, what's up? And welcome to another episode of the Becoming a Better You podcast. It's your boy, Coach Paul, here live and direct from my private training facility. Super excited to have you live and direct here with us. We are here to bring you more value. The goal of this podcast is to consistently bring value to everyone that listens to the podcast, that shows up to our lives, no matter what. My goal is to bring you value. Today, we want to talk about a very important topic: mastering time management, specifically for those busy moms, and how you can integrate those health and wellness habits into your daily routine in order to ensure that you're able to see success in your health and fitness journey. Because as a coach that works primarily with busy moms, I've seen many clients struggle with balancing a demanding career, family responsibilities, and personal health. In fact, I just posted an amazing transformation from one of my clients, Julissa, who lost 40 pounds of body fat in the last 6 months working with me while having a full-time corporate job and a preteen daughter. And the reason why she was able to lose that weight and focus on her health is because she learned how to manage her time, and she realized her time is important and that she has the opportunity to use time for herself. Because I want you to understand, your health is not just some task to put on the to-do list, but it is actually the foundation for a happy and productive life. Without health, you cannot be happy, you cannot be productive, and you cannot bring value to your family. And when you prioritize your health, you're going to improve your energy levels, you're going to have better mental clarity, and your overall well-being will be phenomenal. I want you to remember that taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's actually super important to make sure you're the best version of yourself for your family. Now, it's important to identify and set priorities. Your family is a priority, and in order for you to take care of your family, you must take care of yourself. So you got to ask yourself, what tasks must be done each day that can have a positive effect upon your day? Then you got to establish some non-negotiables. These non-negotiables are things that you do every single day, no matter what. These are healthy habits that you need to do to maintain no matter what, like a 10-minute stretch, a healthy breakfast with the family, whatever that is, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Pick those non-negotiables and tell yourself every single day, I will do these. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. These things have to happen. Your non-negotiables are things that must happen in order to ensure you're moving forward towards your goal and to ensure that you're getting closer and closer to those goals and staying on track. Now, once you have those non-negotiables and you know what it is you must do every single day, it's important to utilize time blocking. This is a powerful technique to help you manage your day effectively. So what you do is you take a daily schedule. I like Google Calendars, and you pick out blocks of time to dedicate for workouts, dedicate for meal prep, dedicate for self-care. The easiest way to go about this is to take your Google Calendar, block out when you got to work, block out drive time, whatever that looks like, and then you can start finding gaps. And instead of having these open gaps at the end of the day or the beginning of the day that you don't know what to do with and you mindlessly scroll through Instagram or TikTok, you can use those gaps to add exercise, meal prep, and self-care into it. And then stick to that schedule as closely as possible. Treat these healthy commitments like important meetings. If you had a meeting at work, you wouldn't miss it because something else, some other stupid reason. You would show up to those meetings at work. You need to do the same thing. Now, I understand as a busy mom, you don't have an hour to spend in the gym every single day. I get it. Most of my clients that are moms tell me the same thing. They work 10 to 12-hour shifts. They got to take care of their kids. They got to drive to and from work. Cool. So finding short, efficient workouts or creating short, efficient workouts like I do with my clients is going to help you get there. Something as simple as 20 to 30 minutes of work being done in the morning before the kids get up or even in the evening after they go to bed. If it's done properly and you do it the right way, focusing on high intensity or focusing on things like supersets or anything that's going to get you more bang for the buck, this is going to help you get that workout in. And if you're able to get that workout in, it'll fit into your busy schedule. Right? Even going on a quick 20-minute walk during your lunch break, which is in many of my clients' program structures, can make a big difference. Now, we all understand that movement is important, but in reality, you'll see the best results possible with your nutrition. You can actually completely change your nutrition. I have clients that have worked with me just on their nutrition before they are ready to start moving their bodies. And we were able to lose 15, 20 pounds pretty efficiently by changing the way they eat. So what you need to do is you need to focus on meal prepping and planning. Once you have a set plan on what it is you want to eat throughout the week, you prep them ahead of time. I prefer Sundays for meal prep and Wednesdays for meal prep. And what I do is Wednesday and Thursday is kind of a cutoff date, right? Wednesday night, I cook part of my meals. Thursday, I cook the other, and that gets me through Sunday. And on Sundays, I cook entire meals that get me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, get me through Thursday morning. And that way, Wednesday night, Thursday night, I can prep those meals for the remainder of the week. And then you plan those meals out. And then when you meal prep, guess what? It saves you time, it saves you money, and it helps you stay on track with your nutrition goals. It's crazy to think of, but you could spend 3 hours on a Sunday meal prepping, even 2 hours if you're efficient with it. I love using things like frozen veggies when I meal prep. And you can very easily create a week's worth of meals or even 4 days worth of meals in like 2 hours. And if you were to cook it throughout the week, it's going to take you an hour, maybe an hour and a half every single night rather than 2 hours one single day. Some simple ideas that can help you prepare yourself for success is you can pre-cut your veggies. You can cook batches of quinoa, of rice, of your protein source, grilled chicken, tofu, whatever it is. And then all you got to do is put it in a meal prep container. That's it. Prep them up for the week and you're ready to go. Now, in a day and age where we have technology at the palm of our hand, instead of using technology against you by scrolling TikTok and Instagram, use that technology as a beneficial tool to help you, right? There's a lot of apps and tools that can help you with time management. It can help you with fitness tracking. It can help you with meal tracking. If you're one of my clients already, we do all of that through our custom app. But if you're not a client and you still want some free guidance, go to an app like MyFitnessPal. You can track your food and see what you're eating. Use an app like Google Calendar for scheduling things. And here's a little life hack for you. When you schedule the things in your life, color coordinate them. I've got my entire schedule color coordinated. I know what's family time. I know what's workout time. I know what days I train martial arts. I know when my clients are training in person. I know when to do my client check-ins. All of it is color coordinated. I even have it coordinated for when I'm going to do my podcast or upload other podcasts that I did. And guess what? Because my schedule is so efficient, I actually end up finding gaps throughout the day where I can do other things that I enjoy in order to get further and further towards my goals. If you use these apps and you use these tools, you're able to stay organized and stay motivated, and you'll see more efficient results in less time. Now, as a busy parent, I get it. Sometimes you just can't get away from the kids to do a workout. I'm with you there. What I love to do is my stepson loves baseball. So what I'll do on a Sunday, me and my girlfriend and the two kids, we will walk to the park, which gets our steps in. We'll go to the park and play baseball with him, which gets us moving. And I'm just chasing balls everywhere, throwing the ball, chasing the ball, moving my body, having fun with the kids and making sure that they are involved. We can go on hikes. You can go on bike rides. You can cook healthy meals together. When you set that positive example, you're going to create healthy habits as a family. My kids see us meal prep on Sundays. They see us prepare our meals, and they see me eat my meal preps every meal. So they know that I'm on track with my goals, and they know that I'm doing it because I want to be healthy and happy for them. My goals are incredibly important, and I won't let any excuses stop me, nor should you. Now, here it comes, right? I know you're probably telling yourself, yeah, but I don't have enough time. I don't have enough motivation. I don't have enough support. Well, if you sit down and audit your time, and what I mean by audit your time is sit down and map out your schedule. Put everything on your Google Calendar. Color coordinate it, like I said. It'll take you 10, 15 minutes to get set up. And once you get that in motion, take a look at that and ask yourself, where am I wasting time? Where can I adjust my time? And where can I add these activities that are important? You can also find an accountability partner. You can join a support group. You can hire a coach. Hey, I got spots open. Just saying. You can find ways to stay motivated, to get support, to find those pockets of time to focus on your goals. But in reality, most people won't do that because they're just not ready to take action. And that's also where you get to take a look at your life and ask yourself, is it because I'm not ready to take action? Or is it because I truly don't have time? Trust me, I've got two businesses. I don't have a job. I've got 2 businesses, 2 kids, my own fitness goals, my own meal prep to do, my own things to do, and my own life to live. And I still find times for the things that are important to me, and so can you. And when I say I find time for the things that are important to me, I have family time on my calendar too. So I don't neglect my kids because I'm focused on my business or my fitness. I've got all of that in my calendar, and I've got hours in my week mainly focused just for my kids. So you can do it too, right? Break those tasks up into smaller steps and make it more manageable. And then when you complete those tasks, celebrate yourself. This is one thing I feel not enough people do. They don't celebrate themselves. I want you to celebrate yourself. If you accomplish a task that was on your list, be like, hell yeah, I did that. And then do it again. Be like, hell yeah, I did that. And then do it again. Before you know it, you're developing confidence. When you develop that confidence, you will keep going. Now, this is the step that I need you to lean in and pay close attention. Whether you're watching this live on one of our social media channels or you're listening to this podcast on Apple, on Spotify, wherever you're listening to it, I want you to lean in right now and listen up closely. Your mindset plays a crucial role in successful time management and health integration. Your mindset is the only thing that can keep you going or stop you. Your mindset can be your best friend or your worst enemy. You get to choose. My M3 coaching is focused on mindset, metabolism, and muscle. Mindset is the key concept. It is a foundational pillar of my coaching program because for me to get out of addiction, incarceration, homelessness, and criminal behavior, I had to shift my mindset. And now I help others shift their mindset as well. And the best way to shift your mindset is to practice positive self-talk, affirmations, and other tools as such to build confidence and resilience. When you talk to yourself in a positive manner, when you talk to yourself like you are your own best friend, when you talk to yourself like you are one of your kids, you will start to love yourself more. And when you start to love yourself more, you'll also start to do more for yourself and focus on the task at hand in order to ensure that you see success in your health and fitness journey and in all other journeys of your life. Find other self-care practices that you can incorporate into your day that can make you feel better about yourself, build that confidence and resilience so that you can keep pushing when things get tough. Some practices like meditation, reading, or just a relaxing bath. These things that you add to your life might be very small things, but they add up over time. Think about when you go to the gym. You do every single rep, every curl, every bicep curl, every push-up, every squat. It all adds up over time. It's not that first squat that grows those legs or those glutes. It's that 10th one, the hard one, the one where you didn't want to do it, didn't think you could do it, but you make it happen. Now, I want you to know that I believe wholeheartedly in you, and that is why this podcast is created. This episode came about because one of my clients is struggling with time management. So I sat down, and her and I are working on her calendar, and she sent me a screenshot today and was like, look, coach, this is my calendar. I've integrated healthy eating into my calendar. I've integrated my water breaks into my calendar. I've even integrated short walks throughout the day into my calendar, and I would like you to do the same. If you're stuck, you need some guidance, you need some support, send me a message on Instagram, _coach_Paul, the Coach Paul. But that being said, to recap what we discussed on today's podcast episode, it is important to prioritize your health. When you prioritize your health, you also prioritize your kids because they need you in their life. When you set those priorities for yourself and you know what those priorities are, it's easier to take care of them. Time blocking is a great technique to make sure you stay on track with your task using something like Google Calendar to put it into your calendar. And as a hack that I utilize myself is color coordinating different things. I have different colors for what's family time. I have different colors for when I work out. I have different colors for when I'm meeting with a client in person. I have different colors for when I'm doing client check-ins. I even have a different color for when I do this podcast. Then when it comes to exercising, I understand as a busy mom, you don't have an hour and a half, 2 hours to spend in the gym. Who's got that kind of time? With 2 kids and 2 businesses, I don't have that type of time either. So focus on efficient workouts. What an efficient workout means is a workout that actually works. Stop doing some BS you saw on TikTok or Instagram or your cousin told you about or your coworker said this is how they lost 20 pounds, and do a real workout that actually yields results. And then meal prep. Meal prepping seems like a daunting task, but meal prepping will save you time and save you money. And who doesn't want to save money? Not to mention, you're going to see results. Use technology like MyFitnessPal to track your food, Google Calendar to track your schedule, or hit me up and we'll get you set up in our app. Either way, if you truly want to see results, you can do it. I believe in you 100%, but you got to start small. You got to build those habits. And remember, consistency is a key. If you start today and do it again tomorrow and do it again the next day, and over time it becomes easier, it becomes a part of you, and it becomes a part of your schedule. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Becoming a Better You podcast. Remember, this podcast is all about bringing you more value, serving you, serving the world, serving the community. My word for the year is impact. And I created this podcast, and I'm going aggressively on this podcast every single day to create impact, because I want you to see amazing results. And I want you to step into your best self so that you can create a bigger impact in the world. My goal is to impact hundreds of thousands of lives. And the best way I can do this is through the ripple effect, by having a podcast, by being so active on my social media channels, by checking in and conversing and having these conversations with so many different human beings, and by giving so much value away, absolutely free. Even if you don't ever hire me as your coach, guess what? I've created a life-changing opportunity for you, and then you can create a life-changing opportunity for someone else, and we can create the ripple effect. I've spent most of my life doing negative things. Now I'm on a positive trip, and I'm going absolutely all in on it. So thank you for joining today's podcast. As always, send me a message, _coach_Paul. Let me know you thought about this podcast. Leave a 5-star review. Peace and love. I'm out.